what do you see is the thing that holds people back the most from being their most creative and best self?
I think it's being concerned what other people think, and a feeling of that the people who make great things are somehow special and that they're not special. And that's just not true. Everyone has the capability to make great things, and none of us are special. So I think there's always a way. You don't have to wait for permission from someone else. I think that's a big part. People are waiting for permission
To actually make their art.
to make their art. Someone has to say, I'll hire you to do this, or I'll publish your book if you write a book, or set the stage to allow you to do it. But I don't think that's the way great things are made. There's nothing you can't do. You can't be the best in the world at something, but you can be a lot better than you are at anything you want to put the time into learning, whatever it is. Anything is possible at any time. Just if you have to do the work. Yeah, I don't think that there's a right way to do anything, and I would never dictate to anyone else how to do anything. If someone asks, I would say maybe this is how I would try it, but I would never assume that that's what's going to be best for them, because you can't know. You can't know. We all have our own set of experiences that form who we are, and my solution to a problem has to do with my life experiences, and your solution to a problem has to do with your life experiences, and one's not more right than the other. It's the one that's right for me is the one that's mine, and the one that's right for you is yours. And you can't compare or say one's better than the other. Is Bob Dylan better at being the Ramones than the Ramones? No. The Ramones are better at being the Ramones than Bob Dylan, and Bob Dylan is better at being Bob Dylan than the Ramones. Everything is like that. Everything. It's like we can't inhabit any, because otherwise it's all the same. I heard an interesting thing recently that there's a lot of talk about AI art now. Yeah. And that if all of the inputs into the AI are the same, which they will be from all the competing AIs, they'll all have the same database, that eventually, as they get better and better, and you put in the parameters of what you're looking for, they'll all spit out the same answer. Now, and that's technically the right answer. Now, if you were going to engage with a subject and another writer was going to engage with a subject, and you were both right about it, the chances of those articles being similar, or books being similar, the subject will be the same, but the perspective is completely different. It's not about the outcome. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you don't make money, or if you do make money, that has nothing to do with the art. Art is the art, and then whatever happens after happens after. If you make something that you love, I know if I make something I love, if more people like it, that's only a good thing. Now, I wouldn't change a word of it for someone else to like it. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah. I make the thing I love and then present it to the world. And then if the world likes it, great. And if more people like it than less, better. Why not? Mm-hmm. We're sharing something we love, something we think is beautiful. Yeah. So the more people who embrace it. But again, I would never change it for anyone else, because that's not what it's about. Yeah. It's not about that. It'd be like there was a time, I think, when Metallica felt like, we don't really want to be a heavy metal band. We want to be a pop band, because pop bands were what's popular. And we have reached a ceiling being a heavy metal band. That did not go well. Oh. That was a bad idea. They weren't playing their hand. They weren't embracing Metallica. And I think if you embrace your part, it's your best chance. being true to yourself, not saying, oh, well, those people over there are getting popular doing this other thing. I don't really like it, but it's really working for them. Maybe I could try that. Recipe for disaster.
So don't chase something that's not your hand.
No.
The example I'm thinking of is like Lady Gaga came onto the scene doing, I guess, pop music and became very popular, but then said, hey, I want to do this more kind of jazzy, bluesy, like Tony Bennett thing.
She was being true to herself.
And that's what I want to do. And I don't care if anyone likes it, but it's what I want to do at this season of my life.
True to herself.
And it may lose money.
But she was not doing it because I think people will like this.
Right.
This is working over here, so I'm going to try to catch their heat. She was not doing that.
She probably knew people wouldn't like it. Only a small audience.
She didn't care.
Yeah, she didn't care. That was the thing.
She was true to herself. This is what she wanted to do, and she did it. If you come up making a certain kind of music and you get popular making that music, a feeling of, well, this is all anybody wants from me, so even though I don't care about it anymore, I have to keep doing it. That's a disaster as well. That doesn't work. A shortcut is, how little can I get away with doing? And I think that the real question is, how much more can I give to the thing I'm making? What else can I give to it? And thinking in terms of how much more can we do, not how much less can we do. It's not about shortcuts. It's not about getting it done. It's not about a 4-hour work week. It's like whatever it takes for it to be all it could be. Commitment, and total commitment, and dedicating your life to making the best things you can, whatever it is. If your intention is pure and you're doing it for the right reasons, it seems like things tend to work out. And that ends up being, and the results have shown me that you can manifest things. It happens. But I'll say when I do it, it's never based on the outcome. To rise to the occasion, to make the best thing that I can, for the thing that I make to be great. Great is a vague word. I don't know what great means. I came to realize recently what great means, but I didn't know. Most of my life I was aiming for great, but I didn't know what that was. And I've come to realize that great means it's a devotional kind of greatness. It's a gift to the universe. It's a gift to God.
Wow.
If you're making a gift to God, you can't put more into it than that. You can't, what about the single? What about what someone's going to say? Who has anything to say if we're making a gift for God? You're putting all of your purest intention into this thing for the universe.
Wow.
That's where it's at.
But you get to leave behind 3 lessons. And this is all we would have to remember your information by. And I call it the 3 truths. What would be those 3 truths for you that you would leave behind?
I think it might just be one. It might just be true to yourself. Know yourself as best as you can, to be true to who you are, and allow that person to evolve and change as the conditions change, and to not be inflexible. I recommend artists to engage or re-engage with why they wanted to do it in the first place, and really find their love. When it goes from the thing you love to the thing you do for work, it's an issue. And to get back to that, I do this because I love this more than anything. I do this not because I got a good review, not because I sold a lot of copies. I do this because this is what I do. It's what I've always wanted to do. And I'm going to continue doing it with the same head that I went into it in the first place, that allowed me to be successful in the first place. You realize that your thoughts are not you, and that left to your own devices, they'll be a lot of voices in your head just going all the time, and they're not you, and they don't mean anything, and they're really repetitious, and they're not working in your best interest.
So if your thoughts aren't you, then what are you?
I suppose you are the unchanging part of yourself that's always there, probably from the time you're born till the time you die, and maybe before and after. It's what's really inside. It's not changeable. It's what you came with.
It's not the thinking mind. It's almost being the observer of the thoughts.
The one who sees the thoughts. That sounds right.
Yeah. Observing
good.
The thoughts.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's what I was hearing you say. What do you think is the best habits that an artist can have that maybe you have individually, but also that you see in other artists?
I would say dedication to the craft, whatever their craft is, dedicating themselves to it, taking it very seriously, and being free to play in it. Like taking it seriously at the time when it warrants being taken seriously, and having fun and being free in a play way to allow the thing that's worthy of being taken seriously to appear.
Right. Taking it seriously and also allowing yourself to play in it as well.
Yeah, the play always is where it starts. It starts in this playful way where nothing is serious and there are no stakes. And then through that, something appears. And then, in order to get that into condition to share, there's a grueling effort.
Yeah, take that seriously.
And sometimes you do a grueling effort and then you realize, that thing that happened the first day, that's the best version of it. But you don't know that until you've maybe banged your head against the wall for 6 months working on it, and then you realize, that first 5 minutes was the best.
That was it.
You can't know that until you go past, you have to work past it to see this was the one.
This is the best version.
A big part of it is just not screwing up what's good.
Not messing it up.
No, there are all these stories of, the demos being better than the album. It's easy to not know why something is good. You make a demo and you think, okay, now when I get the professional musicians to play it, it's going to be great. It's going to be that much better. Maybe yes, maybe no. We don't know. We never know. We never know what's going to happen when we do anything.
Yeah.
So to stay neutral and to keep every iteration along the way and be willing to look back after you just spent months refining something to then say, you know what? It was better 3 months ago. Throw that all away.
Wow.
You've been doing this a long time. You've worked with so many amazing artists. Obviously, you know what you're doing. How have you managed to stay humble and flexible? And I imagine there's this sort of stereotypical record producer, just like there's the stereotypical head football coach that comes in. I'm the boss. I know what we need to do. Listen to me. That's obviously not your style, but there's a human temptation there, I'm sure.
Well, since every project I work on is so different, and since on a daily basis, I see something work that I don't understand, I could never have that feeling of it being about me. I know it's not about me because I do it all the time, and I see I'm happy to be there. I'm happy to witness it and experience it. I'm happy when a possible solution occurs that works, but I don't feel like that has anything to do with me. And I'm just as happy if a better solution occurs to someone else in the room, as long as the project gets better. I don't care. I just want, there's no ego in it, because we're all on a team working together for this thing, whatever it is, to be the best it could be. So there's no room for anyone to have any part of it be theirs. It's none of ours, really.